con 2 canciones. Hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tu séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos, quieran o no quieran, a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean, siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico. Y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace pica toma flow, pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot, un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo. Sí, el ejemplo voy a ser yo. El ejemplo voy a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo voy a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Leones con flow, Paulo Londra, Isa Session 33, era por mí, claro que sí. Piece of rap, piece of rap.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce.
They just haven't been locked in recently. Their style of play has been aimless, pun intended. You wonder if maybe down the road they'll shake up this roster or something.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow. And that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Smith, no good. And here's Brunson. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Outside Porter. Robinson with a double. Pass to Şengün. No good on the three. About a minute into this first quarter. Now here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Houston. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
Randall can't hit.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. So it's the Knicks now. Hart from long range. New York, no good that time either.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Barron.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now, here's Green. 14 points his last outing. Here's Şengün. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And here are the Knicks now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Randall, and he can't bank that one in. The Rockets trail. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
New York calls.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Let's get on down to your Hot City, Texas.
.36 left in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Rose. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The assist.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Pass to Garuba. Martin with the ball. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Quickly from outside. Garuba with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Kaminsky in the post. There's the double team quickly. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Grimes. Hartenstein a screen. The three is up. Grimes' shot is off. Houston in the lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
That one goes. Count it. Kaminsky's got 6. Here's quickly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he sinks the second. Outside Porter. Over quickly. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top. Up by
12. The Knicks. 8.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Barrett. Hartenstein. Hart, the open shot. Outside Barrett. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Barrett's got his first bucket in this one. Doris, you can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason action. This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Back to Porter. From the arc. Not going to go that time. New York goes the other way with it. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Randall. Hart from long range. It's intercepted. Porter with it. Hart covering. Martin right side. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Here's Şengün. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Down low. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Timeout called. Houston.
New York. City, Texas.
Teams making substitutions here. And the Rockets with possession here. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
They have no answer defensively inside. Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild this summer.
Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Green. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside, Green to the middle. Robinson with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Grimes. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Pass to Brunson. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist from
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Marjanovic. Brunson defending. Toppin with a double team. Here's Christopher. To the inside. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Karuba. Tries again. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Green. Tries yet again. Here's Karuba. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Up in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Porter with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Şengün. Inside. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, no good. And here's New York now. Outside, Brunson. Randall with it. Here's Barrett. 6 points for him. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Barrett's got 8.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
They now take the lead. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Green. He's off on the first. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
To the paint. Here's Martin. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. New York, no good that time either. Houston in the lead. Down low. Here's Smith. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive and close. That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Porter. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Here's Smith. Pass to Porter. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity at Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers. Now, still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Timeout called. Houston. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Green. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. To the paint. Christopher. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Quickly. It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Left side, Green. Here's Christopher. He buries it from 3. Christopher's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Pass to Toppin, and he drives in. That one no good.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside Robinson. To the wing, right side. Prime shot is off. Outside, Green. Shoots over Robinson. And so it's Houston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York trailing. Quickly outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Rockets foul.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul.
Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. For three, Randall. The shot comes out. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It goes on Josh Hart.
First team foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
For your Rockets. KJ.
He does not get the second one. Now Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Martin outside. To the middle. Şengün. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they get it back. Drops in the three. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Hart. Robinson on the wing. Kicks it out to Barrett. The three is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Robinson.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Hart. Randall outside. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Martin up top. Robinson with a steal. Right side, Barrett. Outside, Brunson. On the take. Can't cash it in from close range. Houston in the lead. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Porter's shot is off. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Timeout called. Houston.
Substitution on the court.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And that one's good. Green.
Love his attacking mindset. What a move at a huge point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They're trailing by 2. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes. And that misses. That would have put him up. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Smith, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
It's Şengün, high post. On the wing, Green. Here's Christopher. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, a great chance here for Smith to show how he can handle pressure situations. He had a lot of poise at the line in college. He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Outside, Green. Brunson with a double team. Down low. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
In 4, your
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Barrett. 4-3. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
third team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He makes the second free throw. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Timeout called. Houston. They're leading by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Porter. Off the mark. And so it's the Rockets who...
coops. I was broke, threw me an alley-oop. Then from Houston and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a pile of bands stop. I'm in the spot, racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man, God, I'm an old school. My morals come from the past. As long as I'm rich, I make the pump the gas. Call for it when I thought you leased. Well, one that I know you broke. I'm not none of them. You want the gas? Nah. And that 01 drought had them pulling out old money with the sour smell. 08 drought, the ghetto still crowded still. I went to work with a power drill.
Every corner on smash. This is facts. Don't go nowhere without my. Even in Hollywood, I had to mail them back. Relax as soon as they slip. That's when we. Yo, my youngin' coming through and he gon' Leo on the news. That's what they gon' see, yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck. Money blowing, just trolling. You already know it. I was really focused. Don't want no money, they hit for the. I did 100 shows. I eat.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Up and in on the layup. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession.
Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Porter. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And that one's good. Green.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Here's Bridges. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. No luck on that one. Good D by Şengün.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now here's Smith. His last outing, he had 20. Up top, Porter. Here's Green. Claxton with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
The Rockets.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Timeout called. Houston. Here's Porter. On the wing, Porter. Green for three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Outside, Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Finney-Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Porter outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jump.
And here's Curry for 3. No good. And Houston will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season. Outside for Porter. Over to the left wing. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Porter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
With Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Rockets foul. Christopher. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. O'Neal on the wing. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game.
No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time.
Nope. He just had a little too much spring in the step that time.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
And stolen by Bridges. Down low. Here's Claxton. No good on the shot. And Houston will come the other way.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Back to Green. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Now Bridges. Harris, right side. Blocked!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Back to Green. Martin outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Martin's got his first points in this one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Christopher. Out to the right wing. Smith, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
For three, Bridges. And it's Martin with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Back to Christopher. Now here's Green. Now here's Şengün. Pounded by Harris. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Dinwiddie with it. Martin picks him up. Dinwiddie, no good.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Green. Rebounded by the Nets. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
5 on the clock. Here's Harris. And he drops it in from the low post. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
2 minutes.
Up top, Curry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
And so it's Houston with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
To the middle. Stolen. Pass to Tate. Back to Porter. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it.
Substitution on the court.
1:19 left in the first half.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
To the right side.
Houston foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Ben Simmons.
1:03 left to play in the first half. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Houston. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Ben Simmons getting it done. What a move.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. Gets the ball inside like that. it's almost a wrap.
Green for three. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn. That's an inbound.
Say you my be your nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gonna cost it? I'm rockin' with you, I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking. I been spinning on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dizzy. I do all the you ain't never step or help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were